be versus the Phoenix. I think the smaller kind of rooms work out really, really well here for what Raze wants to do. And then the other big thing is DXN is going to move away from the Omen and go on to the Sage, something that we really saw him main the last time around. So Sage will be making a statement here. And again, I think it's all about hookah. Being able to wall this spot off is a really big deal. Goomba Squad going to be using hookah here. And DXN going to be walling off long instead. So all eyes from China Nguyen, the defenders, on this hookah spot. In comes the Phoenix. Down he goes. And DXN's able to add one as well. 3 for 2. Goomba Squad on the good side. And their 3 players standing, going to be able to get down the spike plant. China Nguyen, 2 players rotating both from the backside.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult here. Now they do have some smokes, or should at the very least, to work with. And along with 1 paint shell, so they have the opportunity to do this. Again, it's going to be difficult. Decop now pushing up, Boombot out.
Noise is big. Doesn't know there's a player on the left-hand side. Spots him out now. Gets the kill. Didn't expect that one at all. Pancakes coming up good in the clutch as well. There's the fake defuse and the real one. And China Nguyen starting things off hot with round number 1.
They had just the right utility there, smoking off window, and of course Boombot to clear out the angles. It was a little bit dicey there. Decop almost going down on that first entry, but they were able to clutch that out again. They had the 2v1 advantage in that duel at the very least, and then yeah, that was just great utilization of the skills that they had.
Yeah. And that was, we mentioned last map that China Nguyen were just kind of clicking on heads. They had their better shots. China Nguyen here, I think, played better Valorant, like you said. Excellent use of their specific utility, and then also just won the duels. Pancakes coming behind and helping Decop was huge. This time around, though, Goomba Squad are the first ones to make noise. The long-range battle is good, and they put one down. Into the site, SMGs in hand. Nice shots coming out from China Nguyen. Goomba Squad, though, making a 2-on-1, and it's a 1-on-1. Pancakes making it happen yet again.
Yeah, they took a lot of economic damage there, and they didn't give the proper respect to the anti-eco. And so they took heavy losses there. And it all started off with the fact that, the Sage went for the ultimate orb. And I don't know why you would actually do that on this particular map when you know that you can easily have 4 people peeking you there. And that's exactly what happened. He goes for the ultimate orb. He gets taken down first off. They recover a Marshall off of it, and they make a quick push onto the B site. You have to give more respect on these eco rounds.
1 shot, 2 shots of whatever. Duck looking cute, feeling cute with that sheriff. Wheaties knows there's one around the corner. Goomba Squad 5 strong, pushing into 3. 2 of them are going to be coming from that back lab. Sarami with eyes there, but no knowledge of it. And 1 back here in the elbow. This should be a tough one to retake here, unless you just get lucky. Cute fat boy. Through the smoke, through the wall, through the head. Blinding. Another one for CFB, but the answer back comes in red. Pancakes follows up, and it's a 2-on-2. Spike getting kind of desperate. Oh, attackers take this one. Goomba Squad are on the board, 2 versus 1.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more players really utilizing the right click of the Ghost, or excuse me, of the Classic there. And so you get to see, you run through smoke, you take triple bullets, and you go down fairly quick. And so what looked like a possible retake for China Nguyen just got away from them there. And, that was a massive round for Goomba Squad to be able to take.
Big one for sure. 3rd round, very important. We talk a lot about the rifles versus the subs, but oh, look at this aggressive defensive push here. China Nguyen right up on in there. Doesn't exactly go their way. As a kill comes out from Goomba squad. Still a little timid here in the middle.
Yeah.
Smoke's going to be dissipating right about now.
Satchel out.
Satchel just to clear angles, but now looks like with the regroup, it is just going to be a push here. Again, they do have the port to work with.
Probably the right call here from Goomba squad. China Nguyen have to fall all the way back into the site. Not really much firepower to work with. Bad shot coming out from Pancakes, and he's punished. Tai T waiting there. Cute little wraparound from the shorty. Won't do damage, but nice seeing the stealth.
There.
The Rays player, the only one up for China, and Goomba squad should walk away with this one.
It's interesting how they ended up playing their guns and their positions with what they had bought up. You know, I believe there was double shorties in play. They kept challenging over at short when they should have allowed them onto the site, should have allowed them within range of that shorty. Never ended up doing that, really, and ended up getting punished for that. Decop's the only one alive. He was able to recover a Phantom. But, yeah, definitely a difficult round.
Tied at 2. Phantom's going to be a good pickup. Goomba squad, what's their money look like? All right, everybody should be equipped here. Austin IRL with all the money in the world, yet opting for the. All right, there it is. I was gonna ask why he would go for the Spectre, but instead gonna go the rifle. No problem. B-side push. It looks like.
They're already preparing a paint shell for that too.
Last time China Nguyen pushed up so hard in mid, I guess Goomba squad wants to make sure they don't run into the same thing here in hookah. Rami gonna joke around, walk through hookah with the bomb bot. Nobody there. Left side has the information, but that's it. Everyone else on site was inside, and Tai T is gonna do damage from that very angle. One down on the side of Goomba squad. And China Nguyen still 5 strong versus Goomba. And they're still sticking to this A site, not thinking about changing just yet. Goomba squad now taking a second to think. Is rotate the right call?
They're starting to run out of time, and with the difficulty of having 2 players over at hookah means they pretty much can't unless they sell this fake onto the B site. And so it looks like it's just going to be a full commit, a full execute onto the B side right now. We do have to slow over at defender spawn. And here's the Hellfire to try and get people out from behind a back site, but it doesn't work.
Ooh, it's enough to get 1. Not the second. DXN with 2 off of the op. Austin's going to go around to the right side. Should pop up on the left side of the op player. Just kidding. Going to double back around and trip skis. Or DXN. A nice play there from Sage.
Yeah, I think after that first kind of execute that they did, right? Boombot, back of hookah, so that the Phoenix can go in with the run it back and just check the one angle and really utilize the time that he has well, then get onto the site. Once they didn't get that pick, they needed to try and make a play for something else. Continue to play default. They had the time to do it. Instead, they committed really hard onto that B site. They could have regrouped. They could have gone back mid and tried to maybe make a play for A at that point, keep one person over at hookah to try and sell a fake, and then make another execute onto the site. But they hard committed for it, and now things have slowed down. They still have money to work with, though. They were able to get some really good rounds on their board where they didn't lose anyone, and so they'll be able to buy right back into this. But now here we go. The hookah control DXN pushed up aggressively with that operator.
Hate this angle, but number of strong op players do like to shoot from there and then fall back off of the ledge.
No more charges left.
I find it puts you into the crosshairs of this angle a little bit too much, but DXN is crushing it right now, so maybe I shouldn't toss stones in that direction. Still, no direction here at all from Goomba squad, as the spike has been left at home. A site looks to be the call here with 40 seconds on the clock. Three players pretty well entrenched on the side of B. One player Heaven, one player U-Haul here on A site. There's the stuff coming out from Pancakes. He's smoked out of the top end, so he's got to push on through. Default wall, default plant. Sova through, gets the kill. Spike is down. Good commit there from Wheaties. Can Goomba defend with just 4?
Deke up and clear out the angles, gets 1. The showstopper's enough. They do trade, though. Oh, there's a counter.
Trouble on the right side. Won't be able to find it. Decop going to be wrapped around on. And Cute Fat Boy wins that fight. China Nguyen wins that round 4-2 here after 6.
I'm glad that we got to see at least, Goomba going for that default play. Just a default execute onto the site. It's one of the easier ones to do, especially if you have like a decent idea of where like the defenders are positioned. I feel like maybe that Sova ultimate was just a little bit off, and that could have been much easier hold for them. But ultimately, they knew how to handle it, which is the most important part. You saw the instant reaction once you called the default execute. The Sova ultimate coming out, you had it lined up, everything. Got the kill, but a little bit too late to stop the plant. But hey, they got it.
Jumping into this round number 7, Demise gets, not going to call that luck. It's all skill, baby. Beautiful shot there. Lined up, put him down. It's a 5-on-4 here for the offensive team. 3 players already on the site, one looking for the flank and the other trailing behind just a little bit. Spike down. And everything's coming up Millhouse for Goomba until Decomp and Cute Fat Boy show up. Tighty gets involved as well. And so just like that, it's a 4-on-2 Goomba squad on the bad side with only one left after that. Tighty, tie 3. And that's a good play there for China Nguyen.
It's been impressive to see so many of these post plants going the way of China Nguyen. Now, Goomba Squad are doing a much better job of, on this map at the very least, of at least being able to execute and get the bomb down, which they were struggling to do on Ascent. But it's just going to show how well the China Nguyen squad have been doing. They've been coming in these post plants, oftentimes a player down, and still being able to win it out because of the proper team play.
We saw it in map number 1 from almost the very beginning. We've seen it before. China Nguyen coming in with a slightly different roster. Ooh, eyes on the prize. Tries to shoot through the wall, won't find it. There it is. Nice job trusting the information. 2 for Sova before they fall. Goomba Squad still trying to push on to B. The rotation from China Nguyen coming. So Varez picks up Cypher, and it's a 4-on-4 one more time. Op shot missed. 1 for 1. Vandal finds his target on the back line. Takes down DXN. Where is that? It's all about elbow. This is a tough one to break into. China Nguyen have got good positioning here.
Ooh.
And Pancakes is a big part of it. On the side, gets one to the back and one to the front. And the fuse is good. 6 versus 2 after 8.
Again, just their ability for the retakes have been so good for China Nguyen. And it becomes difficult when, of course, you're doing the retaking, rotating all from defender spawn, right? Basically all coming out from one angle, but their ability to push out at the same time, their coordination, checking angles, they really haven't been caught off guard by any of these post-plant positions coming out from Goomba Squad.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of on top of it every single time around. Goomba Squad has even gotten creative. Goomba Squad has now hard rushed A, hard rushed B, slow walked A, gone mid, and now here's fast A one more time. They're going to be able to get onto the site. Rami shows up, knife in hand, all the way to the backside. Pancakes puts down 2. I really thought they were going to get that third. You heard me get excited.
Mm-hmm.
But good shots coming out from the other team, man. 2 for D-Cop. These guys are settled in. They're comfortable. We talked about warming up beforehand. I think they are in the groove right now.
You could tell they were already gelling quite well on Ascent, and now it's just getting better. The fact that, you know, they allow Goomba Squad oftentimes is just if they end up losing that entry, right? They allow Goomba Squad to take it. They don't really overstep their bounds. They come back on these retakes time and again because they understand that individually they're winning their duels, and together as a team, they're winning the retakes.
Double ops here from China Nguyen. One of my favorite maps to double op on. DXN, excuse me. The wall gonna be going up there at Hookah. And they're gonna bust right on through. That gives D some information. I think that's one of the hardest angles in the game, if I can be personal for a moment. Trying to shoot up onto that ledge there on Hookah. Real tough, gotta be real specific. But pancakes, man. Just, the game says it for me. Flawless.
And, you know, it's a brick wall wherever Goomba Squad goes, even though, like, they're able to get on sites at some points and get the bomb down, get the spike down. It's, again, these post plants, we're seeing that the numbers advantage isn't working for Goomba Squad. The element of surprise only ends up getting them maybe 1 kill. It's been difficult as everyone on China Win. We saw it on Ascent, how close the score lines or how close the scores were between the players, that everyone is just doing their part and doing it well.
Oh, man. Rough play there for Rami. That peak was ill-advised. 4-on-4 here. We're playing old school COD. Goomba Squad looking at B. Pops 1, but the team gets popped. Beautiful play there again from DXN. Cute Fat Boy shows up as well. Tai T from the backside wins their trade. And it's just 1 in Hookah. Every gun battle coming up China Win's way. Was that a no scope? Not allowed. Not allowed.
At this point, it feels like they're allowed to do whatever they want. China Win have just been looking impeccable for this entire half.
Just clean. I mean, it's definitely, like I said, you get whatever phrase you want to use. Warmed up, locked in, feeling cute. They're in the groove. They're in the groove. And nothing seems to be going Goomba Squad's way. Hard to even put out here. Oh man, you feel this one. Nice shot coming out from Raze. It looks good. And maybe that's enough to catalyze them, I was going to say, into this A site.
This is one of the bigger advantages they've had so far. 2v3.
Just like that.
And it's gone.
Yeah. Another shot, another res. 3 players up for China Win. And 2 alive here for the other guys. Where Is it B time? What are they doing? All right. Looks like the spike is headed A. Jump, jump, jump. Plant, plant, plant. See you later, dude.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Feeling bad. Not a great game here from Goomba Squad, but again, you know, it's the same thing I said on map number 1. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be the nice guy here. Beautiful squeeze through. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's less about Goomba Squad playing poorly and more about China Win really bringing the pain here.
There's a measured fearlessness, I would say, for how China Win are playing. They understand that right now they are playing better. Individually as players, they are playing better. But they're still, you know, crossing all their T's, dotting all their I's. And so when they're making entries, when they're getting onto site, they're still double peeking, they're checking their angles, they're doing everything right. And so I like what I'm seeing out of China Win right now. Now, will this measured response, if we invariably, of course, have China Win taking this series, moving on up against Underrated, will that be able to respond well to what we saw last week out of Shanks? That's a question that I'm really excited to have answered.
A side's going to be the push here, 12. And so it's pistol round one more time. China Win are the attackers. They're going to look for a relatively normal plant. Default wall, and default spike position. Looks like blue team grabs a kill. Red team's able to answer on back. 3 players alive. Make it 2 for the defensive squad. And things still going. China Win's way. 2 away from the win.
Now going into the Zanti-Eco round. Do you force up as Goomba Squad?
Yes.
I think you kind of have to.
Yeah, I think exactly. I think you're right. I think there's no choice.
I think we have to see Buckies. We have to see some shorties, something, anything to really find any way back into this map.
Okay.
It's going to be an A rush again. All the Robo buddies come through. Boombot, Owl, and the Judge. Just going to walk through U-Haul. Big flank coming out. So players are able to trade. No problemo. Here comes the rest of them shooting on through the smoke. A nice trade again. 3-on-3. Spike's already down. So it's up to the defenders to look for the retake. Reds is strong. That evens things up just a little bit. 3 players on blue and 2 players left to defend the spike. And it looks like Goomba Squad get themselves involved for the first time in what seems like a long time. The kills are good, but it's just in time. Defenders are able to find it. There's 11 on China's side. Not the case for the other team.
So they can breathe a sigh of relief right now. Again, though, after that half, what was it?
There.
9 to 10 to 2 before the swap.
Yep.
There's still a lot of ground that Goomba Squad have to pick up here. Now, we haven't really seen everything yet from China Win. We haven't seen a proper rifle round coming out from them, so things could still play out differently here. And Goomba Squad have to constantly be on their toes. They have to constantly be checking the playstyle of China Win right now, who's looking to get aggressive here, possibly on the B site.
All the way falling back is our Phoenix player. Very careful play there about the players coming on through the hookah. Damage coming out as players are going to walk on through the window. No kills just yet. Long's going to be walled off here. And a little bit of a slow. And it's chaos. Trouble coming out on both sides. And B-side's going to be the target. dust beginning to settle. Only 2 players alive. Make it 1 for China Win. DXN, the only one up. There's the port. DXN trying to make this one happen. But it might be a little bit much to ask, and it will be. And Goomba Squad find another one.
Now, for China Win, though, I still like, despite taking those round losses, their commitment to be able to get onto his side. And they are. It's just now they need the firepower to win these duels. Maybe we see some judge plays. Maybe we see, something a little bit cheesy coming out from China Win. But again, Goomba Squad now really able to build up a decent bank. This is going to make, of course, this run back a little bit easier.
A site through main. Not going great. China Win already cut down to 4 players. Good angles here through showers, though. We're going to tie things up. Nice job here from Decop. And Omen coming here through main as well. Coming to a standstill here. Could be a problem here for China Win. This opens you up to getting flanked really hard. Omen can't win this fight. There's the wall and a res. And now China Win have the advantage? No. Still a 4-on-4. Nice shots through the smoke by our Phoenix player.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and back off here. And it's the push through bathrooms now. Decop going down.
Brimstone ult's going to cause a lot of problems on the front side of the site. For the back side of the site, quite a different story. Spikes down. And it's 2 versus 1 to defend. China Win have 11 points in total. Should they win this one, they'll be on match point, not just game point. And they'll go on to play against Underrated, which is a team that's looked really good lately. There's a res coming out from the enemy side. Goomba Squad's able to find the kill, but not the secondary. Still a 1-on-1. Here comes Sage nonsense. And the fuse, half of a half. The kill is strong. And the defuse is in time. Goomba Squad. Not getting stomped this time.
Whew. Yeah. Looks like they've got a second or third life here. And again, staying out of that real big danger zone of match point, right? And so that's the very important one for them as well. Keeping that breathing room for themselves, having that extra round to work with if things fall south. So the defensive holds from either side looking really strong so far. This might be one of those moments where possibly, as China Win, you just make up all your ultimates and you go for one big round.
Just go for the Overwatch. Everybody press 4 and jump on in. Phoenix pops the ultimate. And some good gunplay. You love to see the Sheriff, but that's going to open up room for the ultimate orb. And enough nonsense as everybody trying to take this angle. Spike's still not down yet. 2 rounds to go here for China Win if they want to be able to take this. Op's going to be off the mark as well. Ooh, shock dart. And that's going to be all the Sova stuff. And you can hear him walking around, and it's going to be a defender win one more time. China Win losing some steam here.
Yeah, it's 4 rounds now. And Goomba Squad were able to scrap together. But this is, again, where the difficulty may lie. China Win 4 ultimates online. This is whether or not Goomba Squad can weather the storm.
Yeah, Goomba used a lot. We heard the Phoenix. We saw Brimstone as well, kind of come down. So China Wen trying to hammer this nail. B site failed last time. $11 to 6 reads the game right now. And China Wen still trying to push on through. They're over there at B site, it looks like.
Yeah, you can see Royal Demise just waiting for that wall off as well.
Tough angle. Sometimes you get killed doing that. It's one of the bigger changes that the game has ever seen. I say ever like it's a 10-year-old game, but like, there's only been like there's been like 5 or 6 patches, so to speak. And of all of those changes, I think the Sage changes have been the largest for sure versus looking at beta to now. The distance in which you can put up the wall is huge.
Yeah, it was definitely a necessary change though, but here's the execute coming out from China Wen now onto the B site.
Ooh, big damage. Decomp able to pop and drop. And so China Wen had the advantage for a moment, but Austin has the good shots. Spike down. And China Wen with the 4-on-3 as the Pop-Tart's good from Sova.
Cage triggered.
Yeah,
Both players in the
3v2
same
retake.
spot. Is this ideal? Where should they move to?
I mean, they're basically playing default post-plant positions here, and there we go. They end up getting it. So I think they were playing that fine.
Thanks. Right here.
Match point here for China Wen. It's taken them, I think, 4 rounds to go from 11 to 12, though.
Mm-hmm.
Their 5th one. So we'll see how long it takes them to get number 13.
Deploying drone.
Nobody in heaven.
Yeah, they're
China
eyeing
Wen are
the
afraid.
A site right now.
Ooh. I'm a little mad about that one. I'll talk about it afterwards, but I think that was the opportunity for China Wen to get up on in there. Pancakes doing the work. And now it's just Taiti. So right there, Jamerson, they kind of got stutter stepped there.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as Rays made it up on top and saw that nobody was on A, what prevented them from pushing in there?
I'm honestly not sure. Maybe they were just afraid of the position they hadn't cleared out yet, But oh, nice kill. It's still a 1v3 though, and yeah, defenders are going to end up winning that.
It's a nice look for sure. I think that was I talk about conditioning when it comes to esports, and I don't mean like body conditioning, doing your wind sprints. I mean you like classical conditioning, like Pavlov, the doggy, and the bell. Like Goomba Squad has successfully held down the sites by holding multiple angles each and every time. China Wen finally get an opportunity, and the way they've been doing it is they haven't been exposing themselves. They haven't been hard holding the angles. They're waiting for China Wen to get in kind of medium and then expose and kill them all.
Oh.
My goodness. My goodness. Spike down.
Become what you hate.
It sounded like I was playing, just like, spike down, come on. Dying to the Odin in showers. I'm so mad. But Goomba Squad aren't.
Down you go.
They're making it work.
Yeah, they know where he is. They spotted him out.
Yeah. Yeah. No hate. I'm just joking around a little bit. Goomba squad, though. All right. Oh, this is the dirty play. So Ducks. So that Odin is actually going to stay on the ground, and
Who do they think they are?
you're going to hold this angle, look for the shot with the op, and if they smoke it, going to drop the op, pick up the Odin, and just cage him in.
Mhm.
Just farm him. That's cute. Three players coming up long here for B, trying to win on match point. Should they win, they go up against underrated. Hookah's clear and Tighty knows it. And here comes the pain cakes. 4 players up long. 1 player coming through hookah. Here's a little bit of noise. Ray's going to toss, and they got to go. They got to push. Rays goes up. Rays gets behind. Rays gets the job done. Beautiful play there from the Rays main, but it's a trade out. 3-on-3. Odd angle coming up here by Omen. Honestly has a great shot on this Sage, but won't be able to come up with it. And just like that, Goomba squatting up, still bringing the pain.
Both sides, honestly, having a stellar defense here, trying to win. Really finding it difficult on both the executes and in the post plant here. So it looks like, possibly Goomba Squad have finally woken up. But right now, this scoreline is still scary. Of course, China wins sitting on match point. They only need the 1 round. We'll see if they... Again, this might actually just come down to just compositional differences, not having that brimstone, not having that extra utility like the orbital strike to try and make a big play and then execute onto a site.
All right, it's going to be a fast go here with the op. That's a cute little Halo play. Won't find anybody. Misses the flick. Can't find the follow-up. 2 players down on blue. 2 players down on red. 3-on-3, and there's a res coming up on the side of China Nguyen. Shova's going to go hunting, and the default plant needs to be retaken. Just 3 players left, 2 players left to do that. Goomba Squad has done a great job of holding on, but they fall one more time. 1 player left alive, and they're up against a mountain of China Nguyen players. Thrifty on the match point, and China Nguyen will go on to the finals.
13-9. It started off clean, got really down and dirty there in the trenches, but they were able to finally clean that up. China Nguyen. A lot of teams just end up having a difficulty on the attacking side here on this map.
I mean,
both teams